I found a place where I can go. I found a place that's holy. I found a place where you are no longer reaching for me. I found a place that's close to you. I found a place that's close to me. I found a place where you are, and that's where I wanna be. And you'll find me at your feet. And you'll find me.
My name is Luann Budd. I'm the Vice President of the Network of Evangelical Women in Ministry. The Springs Retreat is a retreat for Christian women. It's an opportunity to fall in love with Jesus all over again. It's an introduction to the Christian devotional practices, and it's an opportunity specifically designed for us to learn that Jesus loves us individually. 15 years ago, I gathered a group of women in ministry and designed the Springs Retreat, frankly, because I needed it. As a young pastor's wife, I was exhausted, serving my family and serving in ministry until I just didn't have any more left to give. And my husband gave me the greatest gift. He sent me off to spend a day away by myself, alone with the Lord, with my Bible, my journal, and a few books. And during that time, I warmed back up. The Lord drew me to Himself, and I prayed that never again would I feel so detached. And it was out of that experience that I desired to create a retreat for women in ministry where they could take time to get away, not just for an hour or two, but for a couple of days, where they could be alone with the Lord in silence and in solitude with other women, where they could worship, have insight from the Word, but also have long, leisurely stretches of time where they could just spend walking or resting or being in the Word, praying, journaling, and that we would teach them how to enjoy the devotional practices that Christians have enjoyed for centuries.
I love to go to the Springs because it gives me the opportunity to just spend 48 hours alone with the Lord. And that's something I just can't do in my day-to-day life. And that time, the Lord always seems to meet me, love me, and I find that I get a new perspective of who He is and what His value is for me.
In this culture today, busy, fast is the pace that we're used to going, and I feel that the Springs kind of refreshes me to go back into my day-to-day and remember that Christ is in each day and in each moment of my life, and to be attentive to where He really is.
And now my husband kicks me out of the house because I always come back refreshed, and I feel almost like my face is glowing, that I've met the Lord in a unique way that's hard to meet Him in my day-to-day life.
And I encourage every woman who has any desire to go to take that leap of faith, because it's one of the best things I've done. I find that even those resistant, because my first time I was really resistant, and now it's something that I definitely really look forward to, and I can't imagine not having it twice a year.
The Springs Retreat is the gift of time. The Springs Retreat is the gift of enjoying long, leisurely blocks of time of just being with the Lord. It's the gift of enjoying the beauty of the Lord as you sit by a waterfall and use your journal, as you walk through the wildflowers, as you look at the majesty of the snow-capped mountains and think about the glory of God. It's the gift of rest, physical rest, but also deep soul rest. The Springs is the gift of sacred friendship as well, as we get together with other women that we retreat with every couple of months. It's wonderful to have a chance to get together and be friends. We all have a lot to learn about how to open ourselves to receive the love of God, and then how to live our lives, surrender to that love. That's what the Springs is all about.